All praises to Ahaya, Ashur Ahaya, Bahashim Yeshaya, Walk. This is Shabar Israel, and today I would like to speak on the topic of the entanglement with the affairs of this life. The Most High moved on my spirit because I prayed and I sought out wisdom concerning the money changers that are amongst the Hebrew Israelites. And the Most High, through His Son, gave me the answer. And this is the answer. He filled me with wisdom. Yeshaya set forth an example when he walked as flesh and blood on this earth, and therefore I serve the King, and I follow the footsteps of my King. Yeshaya turned over the table that were set up in his father's house, and he told them that you have made my father's house as a den of thieves, and it is a house of prayer. Do we have this going on today amongst Hebrew Israelites? Yes, we do. Those that are in the know, and those who are ignorantly, and those who are willingly doing so. And a lot of people like to blame this on the Jewish people, the Pharisees and the Sanhedrin, when our people were complicit in this type of robbery. Will a man rob the Most High, as it is written? And the answer is yes. And he's thinking that he's doing the Most High service, when in actuality he is making merchandise of the people, and the Most High will recompense that in due time to whomever is doing so. I will be reading from 2 Timothy and Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, and it reads, Thou, therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Christ Yeshua. And these things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yeshua Christ. No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. The husband that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruits. Consider what I say, saith the Most High, give the understanding in all things. Here Timothy states that no man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life. Isn't mammon part of this life? Yeshua tells us you cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve mammon and the Most High. And for this very reason, Judas took 30 pieces of silver and betrayed the Messiah. And not only Judas, you had Peter that denied him. And that states a lot about our people as Hebrew Israelites. You had a murderer, because it was pre-planned, Judas, and you had a denier, or it's safe to say, a liar. Out of 12 disciples, one was a liar, and one was a money changer, and he was a man that was entangled with the affairs of this life, serving mammon. And what happens, and what happened to Judas at the end? If the 30 pieces of silver didn't kill him or have him killed, yet he chose to take his own life. And this is where you usually end up in serving mammon, a traitor, worshiping false gods. Yes, folks. Yes, money is an idol. The Bible states that money answereth all things. Indeed, it does. But can it answer this? Will it get you into the kingdom? And we know that answer. Now, let's go to Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8 and 9. And it reads, Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Most High, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. All the earth shall be devoured with the fear of jealousy. For then will I turn to the people a pure language. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Most High, to serve him with one consent. See, there's no reason to charge for an Hebrew Bible Academy. Yeshua didn't know such thing. The Most High is going to return to pure language, and we're going to be retaught all the way back over again. It is wrong. It is not of the Most High. Not to say that you cannot take donations if the Most High has blessed you. But keep in mind, Hebrews, we're still in slavery, down to the last nanosecond, if there is such a thing. And there is no changing of that. The Most High said he will begin to break the yoke of our necks, and he is doing that. But we are not finally free, but we're almost there. So be not entangled with the affairs of this life, money, cars, houses, men, women, because you will find yourself either being a denier of Yeshua, even though Peter still continuing on. You can't deny the fact, no pun intended, that he denied knowing the Messiah, or you will become a man entangled with 30 pieces of silver. And Yeshua said, Cursed be the day that he was born.
Matter of fact, Yeshua stated that he shouldn't have even been born. And we all know that the Jewish people are rich. Revelations 2 and 9 and 3 and 9 tells you this. So let's stop playing coy here. It's our people that are wicked and or making merchandise of the people. Period.
You do not want to end up like Judas, and he paid the price with his own life. Those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And for those who refuse to take part in the tree of life, and to drink from the fountains of living water, let them be unjust still. Chicago will be the first of all. Jamestown, Virginia, the last standing. And the bride said, Come, Yeshua, come, thy kingdom come. Oh, man.